Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a full moon to new moon love reading for Sagittarius placements. Hi, Sagittarius placements. I hope everyone has had a great May so far. We're going to take a look at the full moon to new moon. The love reading's going to be a little bit different. We're going to look at the skeletons in your closet when it comes to love. Not necessarily the relationship that you're in or the person on your mind, but just love in general. Things that might be a shadow side for you when it comes to relationships. So we're going to pull 3 cards on that. 3 cards on your person, what the skeletons in their closet might be. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards for what in this connection is just kind of sitting there on the surface that needs to be brought, not that needs to be brought forward, it's on the surface, but it needs to be looked into deeper. So we're going to see what's kind of lurking around that needs some attention. All right. So let's see here for Sagittarius placements. Skeletons in the closet for Sagittarius placements when it comes to love. Okay, 9 of Swords. So I feel love might make you immediately anxiety ridden. It might trigger you. Maybe there's a lot unhealed, perhaps. The Princess of Swords, Page of Swords. So lots of mental energy coming out, Sagittarius. Lots of thinking going on. And the 5 of Swords. Yeah, more sword energy. The 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is interesting. It feels like in love, you kind of become emotionally removed with the 4 of Cups, not really grateful for what is coming in. This is strange. It almost feels like love triggers you to see, for your mind to kind of start going on overdrive and think about it brings up pain in your life and anxiety, depression, mania. It's like you can't deal with it. You feel unsupported suddenly. But then there's an idealistic feeling with the Page of Swords, almost like you're young in love, kind of, but you can become very focused on one particular thing. She's very focused on this sword here. And then the 5 of Swords is, to me, self-doubt, confrontation, not sure. There has to be a yes or no, indecision, conflict, mentally, though, as well. And someone leaves feeling defeated. It almost feels like when you're in love, you go to war in your mind. Like your brain starts going to war with itself. I wonder if love in general just kind of, like I said, triggers things from your past that you haven't healed, and that's why all this mental energy comes up. We'll see more when we clarify. It's for Sagittarius, this person. Skeletons in their closet. This person could be hiding, not hiding, but skeleton in their closet has to do with them being really driven by their desire and not thinking situations through, so that they end up having to leave them in a almost sneak out kind of way. That's what this feeling like. We have the Lady, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. The Lady is the Empress in your traditional deck. Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords. So energies here so far, we have air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra coming up heavy for your area. You might have some air placements in your chart, Sagittarius. And then we've got for your person, energies coming out here, Taurus and Libra, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and more air, Aquarius specifically, with the 7 of Swords. And we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, more Aquarius. So yeah, Sagittarius could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius or just another air sign. Doesn't have to be, just the energies here. So for your person, it looks like this has something to do with being really abundant, but then having to withhold that abundance. I feel like your person might trust the wrong people, and they might do that very quickly. They might even have gotten, had someone's child very quickly. They got into a relationship quickly with this person and had a kid with them before they really knew them fully or trusted them. They were just driven by their passion, their desire, attractiveness for this person, and they didn't think it through, and it became a situation that they had to then almost escape from. Yeah, and go off on something completely new. Like a brand new, like, almost feels like an escape. Like they planned their escape, possibly with a child. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We're going to get the connecting energy between the two of you. Okay. The World. And this is what needs to, right, be looked into in the relationship. Connecting, when I say connecting energies, what's kind of just sitting there on the surface that needs to be dove into. The World, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So there's something about patience here with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups, and emotional stability, a cycle ending but a new one beginning at the same time with this person. And this is requiring possibly things to be harvested before they're ready, because the Seven of Pentacles can be having to, like, it can symbolize impatience, like wanting to harvest before it's ready. So it's possible that need to be spoken about, is you both are exercising a lot of patience and a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotional control here as well. Like just exercising a lot of emotional control, trying to keep it together through choppy waters. Sorry, just one second. Let me turn this notification down so that doesn't happen again. All right. And we've got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. Really emotionally removed here again. Pulled back, not being grateful for what has been manifested. Right. Let's see here. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Sagittarius? Queen of Wands. So there's something when it comes to love, it's like you feel like you want to be bold and assertive, right? Queen of Wands, when it's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius card, almost makes you too assertive, and you, with the Nine of Swords there, it's like you start second guessing yourself. You start second guessing yourself, and you become really focused on defending something passionately. I feel it's weird. It's like your passions and your mind almost are at odds with one another. And it's like your mind wants to focus, but your passion wants to defend something. Your mind is going on a hamster wheel, but your passion, there's a boldness to this. It feels like there needs to be a surrender when it comes to love. We have the Five of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this Five of Swords, this mentality, is what blocks, like, you seeing a new offer coming in, a new stable offer in love. I feel that there's been a lack of stability in love here too. Yeah, for the person on your mind, it feels like they give or have given their love too freely in the past. A young love. It's almost like they become disillusioned. That's so like a sensitivity here. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands with the High Priestess. Your person, so they really trusted their intuition. They saw a lot of potential. Your person sees a lot of potential in passion and in new beginnings. I think your person really likes new beginnings and might have a hard time committing because they withhold something. They might withhold certain information, yeah, and then they leave off to it's like because they withheld certain information, they don't feel they're not able to feel a connection to their partner because of their own withholding. And so they start looking out into the distance. What else is out there? But if they would just not withhold from the current partner or whoever they're with, then they wouldn't have to look elsewhere. See the world with strength. So whatever this exposure is that has to happen when it comes to this connection and the ending and the beginning with the world here, it's purifying something, but this is going to take a lot of, you're going to have to tame a beast of some kind, both of you, in order to do this. I feel you're both going to have to exercise, there's a lot of patience here. A lot of patience going to need to be exercised because I think there is a lot of emotional instability and impatience below the surface. The Star with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that there's been a lot of hope and expansion that's probably a potential in this connection, but it can't be harvested too soon. It's almost like something that needs to be looked into is harvesting the hope and the potential of something before it's ready. And the Five of Pentacles with the King of Cups. I think both of you are feeling left out in the cold by each other emotionally. There's an emotional lack here. You're both having to exercise emotional control because you've been left out in the cold by each other emotionally. If you would let one another in, I feel it's more this person than you, because this person likes to go off and explore quickly. If you'd let one another in, I think a lot of this would balance itself out. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have in the Star lots of air energy here. All right, we are going to pull one oracle card for you and one for your person, Sagittarius. Oh, all right, what was that one? Not yet. Okay, for Sagittarius placements. What are we seeing here with the new moon? What? Okay, accountability. Interesting. For Sagittarius placements, person on their mind. Person on their mind. Okay. So, accountability for you, number 19. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. It does feel like you get really in your head and in your passion about a relationship, and maybe there's a need to take accountability and responsibility for certain things, for grounding the relationship, because it's almost like you miss the offer because you're so in your head and like so defending something in your head that might not actually be happening in the material world, but you're defending it in your head regardless. And then for your person, we got strength of vulnerability, number 4. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Your person seems to be driven by their desires a lot, and then has to leave situations. So that could have something to do with a perceived weakness of theirs. And then at the bottom, number 11, Metamorphosis. Power and strength lie within our surrender to change. I feel this is a really good message for you and your person. A surrender to change. I felt the word surrender up here for you. Your person, I feel almost more the metamorphosis part. All right, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Like and subscribe if so. Let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye-bye.